and yeah, sorry about the audio. Damn it, damn it. You know what's crazy is that I thought I'll be able to plug in the wired headphones,
Mm-hmm.
but it's lightning, and the iPad is like now USB-C, so it's just you can't win with these things. Every connection is different.
Ah, yeah, true,
There's
true.
not even a freaking headphones jack. What happened? What did they do to it?
Everything is
Dude,
Bluetooth now.
no! And Bluetooth barely works. Ah, either way, it's just it's a disaster, man. How you doing?
Ah, I'm doing good.
Hey, have you seen the statement that Rolex put out on the uh, I think on the what's it called on the shortage?
Yeah. Uh, they basically didn't say anything, you know.
Yeah, right.
What
So
did you think of it?
just to recap, right? They basically deny that they're like
Hmm.
that it's a marketing strategy. First of all, right? They say,
Yeah.
look, this is not a strategy on our part, which I mean, it could be true. I don't think they would. There is no obligation for them to keep up with the demand, right? Is this one second? Let me on their part, there's no obligation that Rolex should keep up with demand. So I mean, um, it could be interpreted as like you know we didn't cut the supply on purpose, but we also didn't keep up with demand on purpose, right? So that's one. And what was the part two? Um, let's see. And that there's no way for them to keep up with the current demand because they would lower the quality. It would force it to lower the quality, right?
Hmm.
Um,
Which is,
so
I mean, which is true, right? You cannot upscale a production, in just a few months to keep up with the demand. Because the thing is, also we have to keep in mind that Rolex
mhm.
HQ had to shut down for 6 months last year during
Was it
COVID.
6 months?
Yeah, even more than this.
Whoa, whoa! I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Jeez, 6 months. Unreal.
So
Okay, fair enough.
obviously now they are, and I mean, uh, COVID had the opposite effect on demand. Demand went way up because of COVID,
Yeah.
while production was down, and now they are behind. And I mean,
Mm,
even if they try to upscale, it's gonna take
yes.
years, to catch up.
And I don't even think they can't nobody knows their um like the structure, right? Maybe they do have to follow some very specific rules that maybe they're kind of restricted by the number of pieces they can produce. I mean, because they're not like a standard company, right? They their number one priority, from what I understand, is not to kind of earn as much money as possible, but to kind of preserve the brand name.
Yeah, I mean, they are a luxury company, and you don't want to flood the market with your product, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And also, like this demand, it's not like because there's a lot of demand, but I think like a lot of this demand, it comes from like the secondary market that exists, right?
Yes.
Like if suddenly they started putting out pieces, I think demand would drastically drop, because then people say like, oh, now it's available. And it is like there is that kind of give and take
Yes,
in this kind of demand.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
I
yeah,
think Rolex, I mean, they decide whatever they want to do, right? If they want to
yeah,
upscale, they will. If they don't want
yeah,
to, well, I mean, I don't see
yeah,
anything bad with this. I mean, I am more impressed with how demand exploded because, luxury watches was something kind of niche before, and
yeah.
like in 2015 you could buy a Royal Oak for $15,000 secondary
Oh yeah,
market. The
oh yeah. I
same
remember that.
watch 5 years later, the same watch is like 45K. I mean, and that's just because demand exploded. It didn't went up, it exploded.
That is,
And yeah,
God,
COVID really did not help because, I mean, everybody was out of a job. The only
yeah.
thing they had to do was stay on their phones on social media. And I mean, it just kept snowballing like this.
Mm, mm. Just really quickly, let's say hello to the viewers. Is it? Oh, it's a Saturday night. Is it really Saturday night?
Here, yeah.
It's already. Oh, okay. It's Sunday here. JB,
Oh,
hello. What
you're
is my
ready to
wife
go to church?
doing? Uh, no, I'm going. Well, for me, church is the outdoors, right? So we're gonna go for a little hike, right afterwards. Wait, she's already awake. Time check, 1953. Hello, guys. Hello, welcome to the show. Rien de La Pons upvoted. Guys, please make sure to upvote. I always forget to remind people to upvote. How's the trip going? Man, it's so good so far. So good so far. Tim S. They never should have removed the headphones jack. Yeah, it makes no sense. No sense for the removal of the headphones jack. Team Tickers, evening guys. We got JB, €2. It's Saturday night with Tim. Thank you. There are even waiting lists for Tudor. 79360. Is that the Panda? That's the question. And tea and tickers, £5. Money towards the haircut. I actually got a haircut yesterday. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm just showing. See? It's just on the side and on the back. Thank you. But this basically paid for it because it was just a cleanup. Ooh, yes. The Panda Tutors. Actually, Rien de La Pons, he's on the, I believe he's on the waiting list for one of these, and on the Daytona, one of the last people on the waiting list for the Daytona. Now, oh, we got Watch Out. Hello, guys. Have you seen the new magazine for Rolex AD? Picked up mine. Yes. I was at the Rolex boutique, and they told me they gave all of theirs out, and they couldn't give me one. DJ the Ponte, great to see you guys. Hey, what do you guys think? What would be the solution to the shortage? I saw in the Yahoo article, they said, you know what would solve all the problems? Jesus, you know what would solve all of these problems with the
Tell me.
shortage?
Tell me.
They said an official Rolex waiting list where you can go to the Rolex headquarters, maybe on their website, sign up, and just wait and be guaranteed to get the watch.
Well, it's
What do you
not.
think?
I mean, I think it would be nice because you could actually have a tracking number on your waiting
Mhm.
list. So
Mhm.
you could actually see how many people are in front of you, right? But
Okay.
that's pretty much it. I mean, if they keep the production how it is now, you're just gonna
Yeah.
wait, and
And
then
so
you
what? Like.
won't. And if
Mhm.
Rolex does its own official waiting list, then I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure every jumping in the hoops, to get
Mhm.
the watches first are
Mhm.
gonna disappear, and it's gonna make many people very angry.
Mhm. And so, what do you think? Like, would people just be able to go on the Rolex website and sign up for like Pepsi,
That
and
would
it
be
would
cool.
say,
Hey, look at this. What if
yeah.
you had
Mhm.
exactly this, and you had no
Mhm.
way to cut the line? Meaning, you have, for example, you can register for Pepsi,
Mhm.
and you see that there is 20,000 people waiting, and there is
Right.
approximately 3.5 years waiting.
Yeah.
But you can see, as time passes, you can see the numbers going down,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and you getting closer and closer to your watch. Would you actually prefer this
I I
compared to
think,
what's up today?
yeah. I thought about that, and I think it would never work. I just think it would never work because if there was such a thing as an official list, right, then the people who are in the know, who are in the hobby, would get themselves on. They would get their all their family, all their
Yeah,
pets,
yeah,
all their friends,
yeah.
all the people they know at work. They would get every single person that they know and
Mm-hmm.
their mother
Yeah,
onto these waiting lists.
yeah,
And then the people who kind of just stumble in into the store, like
yeah.
I actually like. There's a lot of people who watch like my live show, right? And they ask me like, hey, what do I do? How do I approach this situation? I give them advice like, hey, go in and say these things. Be truthful. Like, you want this watch because this. Give them a reason, and they're actually able to kind of get the Samaritan. Like, there's still like hope for some pieces. But with this official list, think about it this way: there was nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say. You would have to wait until all the people who know about watches get
Mm-hmm.
theirs first,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be impossible. Like, it would officially be impossible for normal
Yeah,
people to get to
yeah.
be able to
True,
somehow
true.
get lucky, right? That's that's what I was thinking. I was like, my God, it would be a disaster. It would be a total disaster because at least now, you could, like, these unofficial lists. You could kind of, you obviously, uh, and talking to my AD, they're so wary that the flipper will walk into their doors and kind of just buy it, go across the street, and resell it and make a couple of bucks. Um, and like, they try to weed out, and the way they do it is by, like, if a person is persistent, are they spending enough time? Because people who are looking for quick flip, they wouldn't be like returning, coming back. Their story wouldn't be consistent. So, and man, official list. Although I do like the sound of it, right? Like, if if authorized dealers had their own lists, and like, you knew exactly how many people were in front of you, it would kind of make the wait maybe sound more official. But oh man, I think everybody wants it until they realize how painful it would be, and then like, how would it even work? Because a lot of these watches, would Rolex then officially say, well, Daytona is for somebody who purchased three gold watches.
Maybe.
Uh,
Yeah,
right,
maybe. Yeah.
so Man, we'll be like, okay, to buy a Daytona, you need to buy a Datejust. You need to buy a two-tone Datejust. You need to buy one woman's watch. You need to buy like what was the or would they
But
be like
I mean,
interview?
look
Yeah,
at this way. Um, imagine,
JB.
yeah.
Hmm.
Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, JB. €5. No waiting list for Tim's live stream. Thank
True.
you. Exactly. And
Always on
also
time.
advice, guys, if you are in the market to buy some kind of watch, uh, please feel free to message me. Sometimes I can save you a whole bunch of money if you say the right thing. You say the right thing, you could get a watch, and if you say the wrong thing, you might not be able to get a watch. So yeah, sorry. You
Yeah,
were going.
but look at this way. You know, if for example Rolex did this and
Hmm.
allowed everyone to register for buying a Daytona,
Yeah.
and you might be saying yes, but everybody would, everybody would jump on it, and it will be impossible to get. But what
Yeah.
makes you?
Hmm.
What makes you? Um, why would you be able to buy one but not everybody else? I mean, everybody can register, everybody can buy, you know?
Hmm.
So we have also to think about why do we think we deserve a watch instead of someone else? Because he wants to flip it. I mean, they don't know that, you don't know that. So
Hmm.
yeah, it is. There is far more to think about when we think about the waiting list, and then how it is done now. You go to the AD, you talk to people, and they try to figure out. Okay,
Yeah.
he just wants a Rolex for the money, for
For
the
flip.
status,
Yeah.
or this guy, he is actually passionate about watches. He has a few other
Hmm.
models. He has a few gold watches. He looks nice, so I'm going to choose him. And this is how it works today. And many people
Hmm.
are pissed about this, understandably, because that means that if you have nothing, how can you prove that you like watches and you genuinely want a watch? You cannot, because you don't have any watches to show that you like watches.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are flaws everywhere,
Hmm.
and whatever
I
you
mean,
do, there is always someone who will find like a back door to cheat the system.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that the current system is perfect. Um, I'm just saying that whereas in the official list system, it would be. I'm just thinking that it would be impossible to get those pieces because the people who know about watches, right? So like, I talk to like a lot of people during my a day in life, right? Whenever I do those day in life shows, whenever I talk to someone on the street, right, they know Rolex. They have no idea that a watch could sell new, a Rolex watch could sell new for like 10,000 and resell for 20,000.
Hmm.
Like when people find this out, normal people, not us, their minds are blown. They cannot believe it.
Yeah,
Because and still like we think to a lot of people in the watch hobby, they're so aware of this that
hmm,
it just makes sense. But most people they still don't know about this. Like that Yahoo article, they didn't mention that. They didn't mention that a lot of these pieces resell used for double of because if they did, you know, a lot more people would get into trying to buy the watch for a quick flip. But Marty
yeah,
Evans, get on the list and give you yearly updates on what's happening. At the moment, they just call you no planning. By the way, Marty Evans, he was able to get I think he got a Datejust, and then he got a sub, uh, which was very
That's the
kind
standard
of
route,
yeah,
People start with the
very
Datejust to build a
yeah.
relationship, and then
Hmm.
they try to get a sub or explorer.
Yeah. Well, and what is the next piece though? After that,
Well,
one would think.
if you think about the hierarchy inside
Yeah,
Rolex, the
yeah,
Rolex watches hierarchy. On the bottom,
yeah,
you used to
yeah.
have Oyster Perpetual. Now it's not anymore. Now
Yes.
Datejust is on the bottom
Ah,
because
maybe
of
even a
the
two-tone Datejust.
yeah. So you have two-tone Datejust
Maybe
because
even like a lady's two-tone Datejust.
now
It's
yeah,
even crazy, no?
let's forget about ladies models. So
Okay.
you have two-tone Datejusts,
Yeah,
because they are the most expensive Datejust, and nobody really wants a Datejust because it's the
yeah.
grandfather's watch, unless it's the stainless steel 41 millimeter Datejust,
Did you
and it
see the
has to
Mr.
be 41.
GMT? Mr. GMT just got a two-tone Datejust.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful
Yellow
watch
gold with the diamond
with a
dial.
diamond
He got
dial.
it
Yeah,
used. I think he got it used, right? There's no way. I think there's a bargain. Like
yeah, he
the
got it at a
prices
good
on that.
price, very good price.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then
sorry,
you
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 say.
you you have all the, let's say you start with Datejust, then you
Yeah.
have like on the same level you can have like Submariner and
Mm,
Explorer 1 or 2. And by the way, with the
yeah.
Datejust you can put the Air King, and with the
Hmm.
Submariner you can put the Milgauss. That's the second
Oh,
level. Second level, it's
yeah.
Submariner, Milgauss, and what did I say? Explorer 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then you have a third level where you
Mm.
have GMT and Skydwellers. And then you have a fourth level, the uppermost level, you have Daytonas and maybe the blue Skydweller. I was told that this was extremely hard to get.
It's true. My
Yeah.
AD told me no chance on the blue sky dwelling.
Yeah, and by the way, on the second level, you can put the Datejust 41 steel blue dial. Specifically, this one is extremely hard to get. Like
Yeah, and
they are
but
quoting
like that
like
is
6
still
months, one
possible.
year. Yeah.
I think if you have a reference, you might be able to get it because I was
Yeah.
able to get it
Uh,
for the style collector.
Yeah,
Um,
but I mean, in my AD now, it's very hard to get Datejust 41 blue dial.
you need a reference. You need a reference. Definitely,
Yeah.
guys. If you're from New York, I can put in a good word. You'll probably be able to get some stuff that unavailable to the first time. Like if you never purchased anything, basically. Oh, oh. So I took my friend, right? Mark. Check this out. He wanted a 41, basically the same watch that Mr. GMT got, but with just batons for the wife. Uh, there's waiting list a month. Basically, there's 4 people in my AD. They're waiting for that same configuration. On the Jubilee and on the Oyster, there was like 6 people. Crazy.
Oh, for a two-tone Datejust.
For two-tone, 41 mil Datejust. Yeah, it's crazy. They had in
Wow.
the pink gold, but in yellow gold, it was hard to get. There might be actually, because like you said that it's like a grandfather's watch, right? But that is, if you think about it, that is such a, for the longest time, that was the Datejust. That's
Yeah, no,
the
it is
classic, right?
Datejust. Yeah, of
That's
course.
the classic
It
Datejust.
is, but
The
of the
quintessential, the
Datejusts,
icon.
this is the least hype of them.
Yeah,
It's
the
still an
icon.
incredible, I mean, it is an incredible Rolex. It is, as I said, in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
even before, this was the watch to have, this in the day date.
There was waiting list for that instead of
Yeah,
the
of
Steel
course.
Sports. So I'm thinking maybe Rolex is trying to bring turn the icon around from this undesirable model and make it back into the icon and the status that it deserves. Like that watch needs to be way more respected than it is right now. Let me just read some of these chats real quick. Jean Sebastian Fabre. What a consistency. Tim, streaming machine. Thank you so much. I'm trying to do a stream a day. Just keep going at it. And a special, guys, a huge shout out to Wristwatch Jesus for being here with me, dude. You don't understand how much you're helping out. I'm gonna have to be buying you so many beers when I come to Geneva. Dude, you really fucking saved me on this trip. The iPad screwed me over, and Jesus came through. Love you, man. Fucking love you. YouTube user transparency of weightless has much commented, but it's totally unworkable in practice. Rolex deliberately stopped publishing production numbers for a reason. They would be visible with official list. Oh, that's probably a good call. Marty Evans, so I got my call out of a blue after 2 years. I actually forgot about it. Wow.
Wow, that's a nice reminder.
See? Yeah.
Hey, remember your watch? Come get it.
You're on the waiting list for Submariner. What? I forgot about it. Yes, come pick it up, man. That is so cool. The warranty only valid for first buyers will help maybe to reduce the number of flippers. Oh, I don't think they can do that because, like, for Rolex, the warranty is everything. I mean, like, they can't compromise on the quality, and I think warranty, it's like it would be really it would be really frowned upon it. Green Bottle, welcome to the stream. Kenny W, if everyone gets on the guaranteed waiting list, the value of the watches Yep, the value will go down. Yeah. Because then you know exactly, then people can calculate everything. You have Mr. GMT, good morning. Good morning. Joe Kramer, $20 super chat. Cheers, Timmy. Joe, thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it, man.
I mean, he said the value of the watches would go down. That would be true because people now are expecting to get the watch, so they won't buy gray market, which will make the value go down. But do you care? If I buy a watch, I don't care about the resale value. As long as I can break even, I don't care if I make more money or not.
Yes. Yeah, right. That's the key word, like break even. See, for example, when I got this Tag Heuer, right? I had no idea about resale value and all of that nonsense, right? That now so change. It really, like, getting this Tag Heuer really screwed up my brain, because when I got it and when I started looking for to buy the next watch, I started learning about this over retail stuff or buying watches on the gray market. And I remember looking up on the Chrono 24 and seeing that. So I paid 2,300, right? And then opening Chrono 24 and finding out that this watch is now resells on Chrono. It resells for 1,300, meaning that the dealer would pay me basically 700. It really, like, it shocked me, like, oh my god, this watch basically it just put me in the state of mind that, like, well, this is undesirable watch, right? It's like the resale value, it does something to you, and that's why I started looking for what is a good resale value watch. And I remember watching, like, an Archie video, and he was saying, like, only buy Rolex new. Because, and actually at that time when he was saying that, I remember the Submariners, the ceramic Submariners, they were actually selling like $100, $200 below retail, right? And other stuff was like way below, and the pre-ceramic stuff was like dirt cheap, like pre-ceramic. So like the ceramic sub that I bought was like 9,000 with the taxes and everything, but a
Yeah.
pre-ceramic was like 5,000. Right?
Hmm.
It was wild. So I think value doesn't really matter, but then it does somehow. It just triggers your brain into thinking that the watch is kind of better than it is because it has that desirability
I
factor
mean,
that
yeah,
people are willing to pay for it, right?
probably that has a big influence on people. I mean, for me, it does nothing. I really
Mm.
don't care. For example, I bought my JLC.
Hmm.
Probably I bought it over market price. Probably I got it at 12 or 13. I don't remember.
Well,
On the secondary market, I could
secondary,
find, yeah, I
yeah.
could find it on some transactions went as
Hmm.
down as $6,000.
Oh, whoa.
But when you think of it, I mean, this
Yeah.
watch retail was probably 25 or 30
Yes.
or something crazy like this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I take this into value, and this watch is totally worth 12, in my opinion, even more. And I think I got a super deal, even though I
Yeah.
see everywhere else that if I want to resell this now, I would lose
Yeah.
money. But in my opinion, I did not lose money. I did a
Yeah.
very good deal. You see what I mean?
Oh, so wait. So it's new. You got it used though, right?
Yes,
For
I got
a
it
good
used.
discount. But you could have gotten it cheaper if you got like the
Yeah,
doggiest model, right? Like
yeah.
kind of a little more beat out. But you got it, in a good condition because
It
conditions like
was very good condition.
everything. Yeah. No, I mean, but still, it's a very good purchase. It's kind of like my Explorer too, right? I got it new when I could have got it used like new, $2,000 cheaper, right? I
Hmm.
still decided to fuck it. I'll just go with the new because uh, I was on the waiting list for Daytona. I thought it would help, and I freaking loved the watch. I loved the Bark and Jack story that he told about. I didn't have a GMT function. I thought it would be perfect. I thought I'll have the sub, the GMT, and the chrono, three-piece collection. And we got a super chat from Humble Pine. Humble Pine, $10. Oh, sorry, $20. My God. Humble Pine, thank you so much. Enjoy Korea. By the way, if you announce that super chat is 23,000 Korean won, it sounded much more impressive. uh, no. Actually, I see it in dollars. Oh, maybe because I'm in Korea. Does it translate for you?
Oh, in
It's
dollar. I see
very.
dollars. You see whatever the commenter pays.
Oh, Humble Pine, 23,000 Korean won. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. Humble Pine. By the way, he's a fellow New Yorker. I might be able to
Yeah.
do a
I
day in
remember
life
his
with him.
collection.
Yeah,
Crazy collection, right?
massive, massive stuff. I mean, it's like ridiculous, ridiculous collection. That same week when I did the review of his collection, Chris, the horology Chris,
Hmm.
arrived in New York, and when we went to pick up his meteorite, I was able to uh, kind of see in the metal Humble Pines piece right there, that Paddock Aquanaut Chrono.
Yeah.
That thing is ridiculous, ridiculous. But yeah, sorry, we were. Let's see here. Ian Nicholson also says, as long as you're learning now, Tim, that's all that matters. Every day is school day. Oh, the Chili Badger, Scotch and soda, 15 pounds at the Saw You Coming bar. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Charging your phone. Okay. Going hiking. All right, gotcha. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Let me just put my wife's phone on charge real quick. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's completely out of charge. What the? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Uh, uh, Zhao Yang. Getting over what other people think a watch is worth is like escaping from the Matrix. Ah, yeah. When you find out about like the gray market, it's like getting red pilled, right? It
Yeah,
you lose your innocence
yeah,
in a
pretty
lot of
much.
ways, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just it blows your mind. I think that's kind of I feel like Neo when I'm doing those day in lives and I'm talking to people. Oh, I bought it for 8,000 and now it's worth 11,000. What? That doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
Is that how you felt? Wait, Jesus, when did you get into watches? Like, how did that happen?
Um, I was kind of into watches as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
but when I was really small, because I grew up in Geneva, and
Mm-hmm.
actually in the early 2000s, when I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Actually, do
we're
you know
same age.
which brand became
Let me
very
check.
popular in the early 2000s?
Early 2000 with Panerai.
Let me give
Oh
you
no, wait, IWC.
let me give you a clue. It came out with a
Shit,
big
okay.
bang.
Oh my God. Ubla.
Yes, Hublot.
Damn.
So Hublot
Really?
was coming out, with the Big Bang and all these, and I thought they were looking amazing.
Wow.
So obviously my tastes have changed now,
So
but
it's a perfect name because Big Bang, it happens
yeah,
really fast
yeah, obviously.
and then it's unnoticeable.
But I mean, so and there were big billboards everywhere with
Mm,
Hublot watches, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And
mm,
but then I wasn't really into the hobby until I was in college. But then I was
mm-hmm.
in college, I didn't have time to think about this.
Yeah.
And then maybe 1 or 2 years after I finished college, this is
Okay.
where I started watching some videos on YouTube and falling back into the watch hobby once again. And
Mm.
I got in 2018, I think, my
Cool.
very first.
18 years old?
No, in 2018. So
2018.
three
Oh,
years ago, I
28.
got my
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
I got my
Wow.
first luxury watch, which was the Tudor 58.
Wow, what a watch to start a collection.
Yeah,
Okay. Very cool.
which was really cool. Then I got my Rolex Oyster Perpetual, which at the time was considered
Mm.
a shitter, which is
Yes.
incredible. They
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
were everywhere,
definitely.
and I
Yeah.
remember because I went on the Rolex forum. I was like really
Mm.
proud with my new Oyster Perpetual, and I was just discovering the Rolex forums, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, what do they think about the Oyster Perpetual? And they were shitting
Uh-oh.
on it. They were like, what? This is they buy the Oyster Perpetual because they don't have enough money to get a Datejust or a Submariner. I was like, no.
Oh, I got the wrong one. Oh, I
No,
should
but
have.
I love that watch.
Yeah.
It's such a
Yeah.
perfect watch.
Mm.
Um, and then yeah, I continued, but YouTube was a very big influence for me.
Mm.
Especially at that time, TGV was very big, and he did some very good instructional videos. Learning about all the quirks and history of many watch brands.
Mm.
And yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah, I think he was one of the first to go like into history, right? Like in
Yeah,
depth. Now it's like there's so many videos on the history. But at that time, yeah, you're right. Even like citing the bracelet, I think um there was I got a watch for my brother. Some just some sake or something. I don't remember. It's just some maybe. Oh, I think it was MVMT. Oh yeah, and I was resizing the bracelet, and I think I saw I typed in the video to how to resize the bracelet, and I think it was one of his videos. Yeah, and then it was a video like how MVMT is a shit. I'm like, oh shit, this thing is bad. It's bad. What did I do, man? Because that's actually like around the time that MVMT. Actually, like that brand got a lot of, all with all the hate that they get, right? That brand probably got a lot of people into brand snobbery because until then, right? Like it was, right? Look at that, man. Their watches are ugly. Jeez, and the chronograph especially, it doesn't even make any sense. Man, I remember at that time they only had like a few. Now they're selling everything, and it's just wow, it's ugly. Yeah, I remember looking at that one thinking, oh,
It's a
that's
big piece
cool.
of shit.
Yeah, jeez. Jeez, that thing is bad. And their straps are just awful. They're absolutely awful. Man,
Well, you learn from
yeah.
your mistakes, right?
Yeah. No, definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. It was not one of the worst mistakes to make, I think. Look, it's it is what it is. You
True.
do pay for what you get. But yeah, damn, it was. I mean, look, I think if it wasn't for MVMT, probably played some kind of role in my horological journey. Setting me on some kind of a track in there. Humble Pine, James, well, I hope you're enjoying your trip back to Korea as well. Yeah, I mean, she's having a little bit too much fun. Uh, yeah, we're going hiking soon, and this thing, I'm a little bit worried. I never understand these all black watches. By the way, so like right now, right, the trend seems to be going back to, oh, let's check what on the new arrivals on David SW. David SW,
Yes, sir.
David SW.
Ooh, I think I like
Ooh,
this very
wow.
much.
That's Zenith. That looks beautiful. Expensive though. It's not cheap.
Yeah, was
Let's
it
see.
$8,000, $9,000? I mean,
What? What
yeah,
is
it
that
is
vintage?
expensive.
What year is that?
I don't know. It should be where it's unworn, so it should be pretty new.
Ooh, it is new. Wow.
Isn't there some information about the year? No.
Hmm. But that's beautiful. That's a beautiful Zenith. Damn. The hands. I love the hands. Those are like the vintagey hands,
Yeah.
like the squared off ones. Very cool.
Dude, I
Let's see.
remember. I remember when the Milgauss was like 7 or 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's 13. Dude.
What
Oh
the
my god.
hell? 13,000 for a blue milk house. That's crazy. What is happening?
This is a good watch though. This
Yo.
is a good watch.
Mm, mm, mm. But they're gonna change. They're gonna have to modify the Milgauss.
Dude, it's 17. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna
I
put
need
my name on the list. I'm gonna put my name on the list for
dude.
Submariner. I don't care. I'm gonna flip that shit, dude. Holy shit, guys!
What is
It's seventeen thousand
happening with these
dollars.
Rolex prices? Anyone who's holding Rolex, like that's insane. It is insane.
Wait,
17,000.
how much is the BLNR?
Fuck.
20K. Wow.
20K. That's
Wait,
it's the new one.
how is the new model less expensive than the older one?
That's a very well. I think maybe there's difference in condition,
Oh,
but
so you think? Oh, is
no.
Jubilee more desirable than the Oyster bracelets?
I think so. Yeah. There's just something about the Batgirl. The Batgirl is what makes it unique. People thought that the Batgirl killed. Nico even said like, "Oh, the Batgirl ruined the watch. It made it like sell cheaper than it should have been selling." But I
Mm-hmm.
really think that makes it really unique. The fact that it's the Batgirl. It's the only like the the only Rolex watch that has a female nickname. I'm still trying to name the two-tone Explorer 1 the Wonder Woman. If you guys
The
just keep
Wonder
eating it,
Woman.
the Wonder Woman. Think about it, right? It is such a cool name
Which
for
one? The
that watch.
two-tone
No,
Explorer one?
yeah, looks exactly like the Wonder Woman. This. Ooh, is that the dragon? What the hell?
That's
$26,000.
the BLRO. Yeah.
Wait, that's not the white gold one, right?
No, no, no. The white gold one
Jeez.
is here. It's 46. Come on, man.
Dude, I haven't been checking prices for like 3 weeks or something, and they went just completely ballistic.
Wait, what about the Oyster Perpetuals?
Yeah, my God,
Oh my God,
Tiffany is.
this is more pricey than the sub.
Ooh,
Holy shit!
what the. I met a
Look
gentleman
at
with
the price
one of those oyster
difference
perpetuals.
between this one and this
So
one.
one is 7,000, the other one is 17, 18.
18,300
Jeez.
for an oversized oyster because that thing is gigantic. It's
It
oversized.
it is huge. Its complication is that
Damn.
beautiful dial. Do you think, dude, like there's all
14
these
for the
rumors
coral
that
red.
Rolex are going to swap your dials for like a couple of $100.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no way.
I
How
mean,
would they be able to do that? How would they be able to do that?
you
There's
can
no
do it with
production,
you can do it with any other model. So why
really?
not this one?
With like a
Yeah.
Datejust,
Yeah.
you can send it in and
You can
get a new
send it. You
dial.
say I want to replace this with this exact dial and they order it and they change it. You can do this with every model.
That's
And
huh.
the thing is they had a 1 year embargo on the new color
Hmm.
dials because they didn't want people
Oh, so
changing it immediately. But
oh,
in October, I think it is, you will be able to
uh-huh.
change the dials.
Whoa. Okay. All right. And
Just
is there a price? How much does it cost to change the dial on the Datejust?
I
You
have no
know, like,
clue.
and you don't
I
keep
don't
keep
I
your
don't
old
know.
dial, no, right? Or do you?
No,
Wow.
you cannot keep the dial because they
Mm,
don't want the spare parts to find
but
its way to a fake Rolex.
yeah, yeah, that's a really good point, right? Because then people would just take yeah. I mean, you just put a spare dial inside a super clone, and you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. There's no yeah, man. Wow. You know.
Why is this not
Oh.
working? Please.
In in the digest, there's no way to tell in the reference which dial it had, right? It's just
No, it's not written. But the surface dial have there is something different about the service dial compared to normal dials. So if you would look closely, you could tell if the dial is factory or is it or it's a aftermarket dial,
Oh, okay.
or even
Huh.
if it was serviced by an official Rolex retailer, you could tell.
No, maybe. Well, that kind of makes sense. I think, and maybe they'll do the same thing on the OPs, right? Maybe they'll have a little mark,
Yeah,
in the
I think
case.
this is what they would do. The
Yeah.
I think there, you know, the tiny crown, the
Mhm.
at
Mhm.
6. I think there's
Yeah.
something different about it, or there's like a little marking at 6 o'clock all the way down there,
Ooh.
like
Yeah.
signify that it's
A service down.
a service dial. Yeah,
Ooh. Oh, that would be so tricky. That would be so tricky if they did that, you know? Mr. GMT, Timmy, did you have a haircut? Yes, I did. Well, just a light haircut on the sides. You can see it's really nice, so that I'm not itching because my hair was like making me really itchy. Let's see what else they got. What is really hot right now?
VC overseas for $29,000. VC
Wait,
overseas.
is that the third? That's the third gen, right?
Yeah.
Uh, whoa. Oh, I think Ali. Ali got one of these, or he has the. I think he has the twin time, right?
How much is it? It's like 25 retail.
Oh, I think
20,
it's 22
22.
for the
Ooh,
yeah for the white one now. What was the Explorer 2? How much would they want for the Explorer 2?
11.5. But that's the old one. It's with the red hand.
What the hell, dude?
It's
Is
the older
man?
model, the 40.
I remember. Is that's not even Swiss only, dude? I remember like 8 months ago, or maybe like 7 months ago, telling Birminghard picked up Swiss only one of these for like 7,000. Everybody thought, and I was like, dude, like I was really pushing Explorer 2, and he was able to pick it up for basically nothing at this point. Like he just doubled his money. That's crazy.
Yeah. Look, this one is like
Not much
yours.
different. Yeah,
14.
Pri
14.
man, the price has really caught up on the Explorer 2s. I freaking love the Explorer 2. This whole thing, this whole hierarchy. I think people put the Explorer 2 below the Submariner, right?
I would put them at the same level.
Yeah, yeah, because I
Yeah.
think they're literally on the same level. It's such a perfect watch. Also, if Marty Evan is still here, I would recommend getting yourself on the waiting list for the Explorer 2. Maybe the new black dial, or the new white dial. Mr. Jin said, "Looking sexy, Timmy. Thank you. I just need to kind of blow dry my hair. It's gonna looking nice. I'm thinking of dyeing my hair pink. What do you guys think? Approved or disapproved?
Pink.
Yeah, to
Why
go with my
pink?
whole to go with the crazy look. The crazy look.
Oh, you know how you
You know what I
should
mean?
do
Or
them? You
YouTube.
know
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
how you
yeah.
should dye them? Let me tell you.
How?
You know you
Yeah,
have on the top you have
yeah.
pink, and then you have a slow degradé to dark blue. So now
Yes,
it really matches
yes.
your
Right,
exactly
right.
like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's what I'm
Starts
thinking.
pink and then
Yeah.
slow degradé to dark blue.
It costs $30 to do it. Well, I think for one color it costs $30, but then to do the fade, I think it's gonna be a little bit more. It might be like $50. Uh, but I'm really considering, especially. Here's the thing. Well, in the States, it's gonna cost a lot of freaking money. in United States. But they said they're gonna have to bleach my hair.
Yeah, they
But
have to
my
first.
wife said, "No, don't do it. It's gonna ruin your beautiful hair." I said, "I don't care. It does my whatever. It can't be.
Well, I
You
mean,
know,
if you shave your head, it would take like 3 months,
yeah,
4 months to go back as it is like this.
yeah."
Maybe
But I
more.
think
Yeah.
eventually it will just grow out. My hair grows so fast. At least right now. Oh, we got David H. $10 super chat. Vacheron triple calendar 1942. Thoughts from Tim and Jesus. Triple calendar 1942. I think
Well,
I
I
know what
love
he's
it,
talking
obviously.
about. The pancake stack. The
I do love it.
pancake. The price
Oh,
on this thing is just kind of ridiculous. It's so cheap. Spence R
wait. Come
has.
on.
Uh, I wouldn't go for the red one. The red one is a little bit too funky. The blue one, yeah, that blue one.
You prefer the blue one.
I prefer the blue one.
Wait,
What about
why
you?
why is, I cannot find a good photo, please?
Oh, there we go.
Fuck is this?
Wait,
Yeah.
what is happening? Oh, there we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
this is obviously a very, very qualitative watch. Very,
It is
very
enthusiast.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is enthusiast watch. Like people who get this, they know a lot of. I mean, this is a steel dress watch, a triple calendar with that the silver dial on this thing is gorgeous. I mean, in the pictures that it doesn't really look that
And
great.
it costs $20,000, which might seem a bit much, but trust me, I just want to find a picture of the movement. I mean,
Yeah, get them
look
manual
look
wind.
what you get. Look what you get. Come on.
Damn.
This is
Yeah. Geneva
this is
seal.
yeah.
It
This
is
is
it is quite
this is
incredible.
Patek level, guys. This is Patek
Yeah.
level. And
And basically,
the same watch from Patek would cost double.
mm, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, and it's also kind of a steel sport. In it's not steel. It's steel. It's not sport, but you could make it into
It's
kind of a sport watch. You put that on sailcloth strap. Think about that,
I
right?
don't know, man. It's a very dressy watch.
It's dressy, but did you
I
see
wouldn't
it?
call this a sports model.
I think that's what the AP kind of did with their what's it called? The code 1159. They put it on the sailcloth, made it in white gold, and it kind of turned it into a semi sports watch. I mean, yeah, the lugs. Um, yeah, because of the lugs, it's gonna look like a dress watch always. The horns. Ooh, that is dressy. Wow. I mean, for
Yeah.
the money, that is a bargain. That is a bargain, man. David H. Definitely, definitely. If you have
Wait,
opportunity to pay, how much do
this-
they have it on David SW? Mr. GMT doesn't like my idea of dyeing my hair. Uh,
Hey,
Joker
that one's good too. I
Green.
did not see this one before.
It's in
So
the but it's in the precious metal.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So big money. Nope.
Uh, oh, they
They
don't have
only
it.
have
Damn.
overseas. You know, Vacheron outside of overseas is not very popular.
Mm,
It's unrecognized quality.
yeah. Um. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. Mm. You see, on the steel, you don't get the applied numerals. There's no frames for the date windows. Um,
Mm.
it's quite a lot of kind of what you would call the compromise. But man, I think it's a hell of a watch for the money. Because it is movement first kind of watch, right?
Yeah.
It's totally. It's like they did it in reverse almost. Instead of giving you like precious metal, a lot of brands what they do, they give you a precious metal case with like a generic movement, right? Uh, Here they give you a really good movement in the very kind of generic case, right? So it is kind of doing it backwards. Oh, coin the Vache. Forget about that. That is insane. The Grail
Yeah,
of
this for
Grails.
me is even better. Yeah. It's also one of my grails. Well, I
Yeah,
have many
man.
grails in that regards, but this
Mm,
is incredible.
damn. Yeah, one of these manual wind chronographs for me would be like the, the top tier. Like 5170, Lange 1815 chrono, or Coin de Vache, right? This is like the three. This is actually, this one right now is the cheapest. It used to be a Lange, used to be 30,000. It used to be so cheap. Paddock actually kind of stayed the same. It hasn't changed. The 5170, I think the price for the 5170 hasn't changed. Maybe if it did, it's just by a very small margin.
Mm.
What do you get? Which one do you prefer the most out of those three?
Which one was it? Can you tell again?
Paddock chronograph, the 5170,
Yeah.
the Lange 1815 chrono,
Yeah.
or the Corn de Vache.
Oh, Corne de Vache,
Corn de Vache.
far above the other
Oh
ones.
yeah. Whoa. It is the most dressier one out of the
I
three.
mean, it just has something that the other ones don't have. I mean, it has such a, I don't know. It's a watch with character, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely look at that. Wow. Lange got like probably what most people consider the most beautiful movement out of the three because of that German silver. But
Yeah, I do understand people who say this.
yeah,
This one, for example.
yeah.
Let's watch the
God, the
movements.
price is ridiculous. What is happening? Yeah. Ooh. But also, by the way, so when I was this used to be I can't even believe it's 50,000 now. It used to be 30. I remember like
I
that
mean,
movement, the Lange movement,
let's
got the
put them
most parts.
side to side.
Hmm.
Which one do
Yeah.
you prefer between this
Well, let me take off the chat. There
and
we go.
this? Can I zoom
Let's
more?
see.
No. Wait,
No.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, okay.
And this one.
Here we go. Yeah, you see it. Damn. I gotta say, it's the look. I don't want to say it, but Lange, um, Lange, like I can appreciate, and I know exactly. Like if you really have to kind of separate yourself from the just like objective beauty, right? Because you have to understand
Mm-hmm.
like the heritage and stuff, and that they're kind of like Vacheron, they're doing it in the traditional Swiss way, whereas
Yeah,
Lange is doing it in the very modern way.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And I do think the Lange looks a bit better, but I do
Yeah,
prefer this one for the history of it.
yeah. Is that the Melania base? Or is that
Yeah, yeah,
Melania
yeah. It's the Lemania.
Lemania? Did I say Melania? Melania
Yes, you
Trump
did.
base. I'm sorry. Melania movement.
Melania movement.
Oh,
Good one.
oh my God. I still, yeah, I'm still half asleep. I'm sorry, guys. Still half asleep. Whole Milk says, Lenge, how thick are the two? I think actually Lenge is a little bit thicker. Because actually the
Yeah, I
movement's
don't
got
think
more
they
parts.
say here.
I
Yeah,
know, I know
they
that.
don't say the thickness.
Yeah, I know
I think
actually. So like,
the Lunga is a bit
uh,
thicker, but it should be
yeah,
comparable. It should be comparable.
yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's not like a data graph. Data graph is the hockey puck. It is quite, quite a thick boy.
Did you see the
He's
monads
literally
back?
the this Zyturk or
Let me
Monet's work.
show you.
Hmm. Oh, that's the one month power reserve, right?
Yeah. Now that's a
I
big
actually,
watch.
yo, that is literally they took an actual hockey puck
Yeah.
and based the watch around it. That I mean, that is ridiculous. I mean, why would they do? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is. I'm sorry, Lange, but that's dumb. It's
You know
completely
what it reminds
unnecessary.
me of the reminds me of that watch.
Oh, dude, that
Look
is
at this.
ridiculous. What the hell? Eh,
Like this is
no,
Arnold. Even on Arnold, it's too big.
it's huge. My God, like what, why? Way too thick. Look at the buckle. The buckle is so huge as well. Well, look, I mean, at least like there's a reason that this watch is so big because the movement is huge, right? And it needs like a key to actually wind it.
Yeah,
Well, I think
true.
you can wind it with the crown, right? Or no?
Yes, but you have a key on the other
To do it faster.
underside. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
mean, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. They should have, instead of investing their time and resources into making that watch, they should have made a pilot's watch, right? That's what they needed. And because they just basically let Paddock to beat them to that pilot's watch race, and now they're kind of screwed.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah, Paddock's pilot. Yeah, yeah,
this one, right?
yeah. Like
That is such a cool watch. I love this one, dude.
it goes crazy under retail. It's the only Paddock that is at a steep discount on the gray market. On the gray market, you can get these at a bargain. Like Paddock has no business making this thing. There is no business for them to make that watch. The only reason they did it is so that they could do it before Lange made theirs. Because Lange actually has heritage and stuff. Ooh, we got helmet 56 $5 super chat. Shoe in by year end from AD at retail. Streamliner center
Yeah, I
second
love this one.
6200120, aka the Green Dragon. Tired of Rolex, want something unique. Thoughts?
I love
Ooh, the
this watch.
Streamliner. Oh my
I
God.
think this is really cool. What do you
You
think? What do
know,
you think
so
of the lobster strap?
I had the opportunity at the London Watch Show. The boys from the Scottish Watches, they
Hmm.
had one of these, and I got a chance to try it on. It's actually on video somewhere there. We were getting some drinks, and They also had the Baume & Mercier. No, not the Baume & Mercier. There's the other brand, Maurice Lacroix. So one of them had the
Mm-hmm.
Maurice Lacroix, kind of a Royal Oak thing, and the other one had this. This is a stunning watch, absolutely stunning. Look at that, dude. It's hard to believe what Moser is coming out with. What's the price on this?
Should be about so retail is 20.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know secondhand. Where can I find Chrono 24? Boom.
So actually, like I like their simple watches, but their complications, I'm not okay. So basically, it goes
It's
at
about
retail.
retail, yeah. Even
Yeah,
slightly above.
that's a really good watch to pick up. Because like, what's your option? You get this, or you pay 5,000. Well, or the Hulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot more here than you get with the Hulk, right? I mean, you get a integrated bracelet steel sports watch. That is quite insane. Like I remember these H Mosers going for like 8,000 or something ridiculous. He's got a due in by year end, so he's gonna get it by the end of the year. That is actually like I think there's a lot of potential for H Mosers. I think
Dude,
like
I tried this watch that I have on the screen at my AD recently. It was
ooh,
so freaking beautiful. So fucking cool. Let me show you a photo. Can you see here?
second. Ooh, let's see 1 second. Let me put you full screen. Damn, look at the
It looks so
sunburn.
fucking good in real life, dude. So fucking
Jesus.
good. The dials from Moser are
Did you say when you saw it, did you say, "Holy me"?
yeah, exactly.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah, I like here and then the funny thing that what I find really funny is that like there's a lot of brands who are trying to do what H Moser has been doing for kind of like what like 5 years? How long are they in the business now? Like 5 years. I think 5 years
No,
ago,
more since 2012 officially.
2012, but their first couple of years they didn't really make anything, right? Like they had like really well, they were just warming up the first like
Yeah.
first
Hmm.
3 years, and now they're kind of for the past 5 years they started making some really, but anyways, there's a lot of watchmen who are trying to do what they like. I go back like 4 years ago, right, and I thought, wow, this is garbage. This is like Phoenix brand. They're coming from nowhere, but they have been consistently improving quality and sticking with their guns. And because they started early enough, they actually built up quite a following. And I think they're ahead of the curve for all the brands that are coming out now. So I think they're doing freaking great. Look at this. This is well,
It's a
I mean, who
crazy movement,
they have
but
guys making these movements for them. This is not them, right?
yeah, this
But
is
still,
Agenor who designed the movement. Agenor.
yeah. Actually, no. Red Shovel Evening All. Oh, he got £5 super chat from Red Shovel. Red really helped me out at the London Watch Show. He was like my wingman, always there protecting me so nobody takes my Explorer 2. Thanks for all the work for the community. Spoke to a few people, not at the London Watch Show, and they appreciate all the streaming so much. Red, thank you so much, and thank you for meeting me at the London Watch Show and just really being a cool guy. Really, really cool guy, guys. Red, man, he was drinking for two of us. saved me a lot of headache. Really appreciate you, man. Really, really appreciate you, man. Let's see. Uh, Alexandros. Uh, Wait, Alexander. An ordain has some stunning details. Oh, yeah. Helmet 56. It's 21,900 US dollars. Oh, yeah. That's Wait, what is this?
This is Anordan that he was talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure about this one.
Well, it is a much smaller budget, I think.
Hmm. I know. Oh, so it's pronounced. Say, how did you pronounce it?
Well, I said Anordan because it's how I would say in French. I'm not even sure it's a
Yeah,
French brand,
I know. Anordain.
Swiss brand.
I know. Anordains. Interesting.
I don't think it's a Swiss brand because it doesn't say Swiss made.
Oh, where is it made? Interesting.
I don't know. Heritage Crafts. Oh,
Heritage.
UK. What the hell is this?
Oh,
What the hell is
oh,
this?
what is happening? Heritage Craft
I'm
Association.
afraid of clicking on this. Should I click on
Yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah, yeah. Click, click. It is weird.
Oh,
Interesting.
so what's the forthcoming events of the Heritage Crafts Association? Okay, who
Hmm.
cares? So it's a UK. It seems to be UK based.
Hmm.
Scottish brand. There you go. They have enamel dials. That's true. This is enamel.
Oh, that's enamel. Whoa. Interesting. I don't know about the hand. Oh, it looks like the hour and the minute hands that kind of go inside each other or something. Like,
Yeah.
interesting. Huh. Interesting. Enamel. Never heard. Never. Look, I think I've seen the brand before, but um, very kind of basic. There's so many of these brands now. The kind of like kind of came from. In a lot of ways, here's the thing. You know how H Moser, H Moser now is really well regarded. Like that brand, you go in 5 years, if they do their things, they play their cards right, they could be just as important as basically H Moser is.
Hmm.
So you shouldn't underestimate it. If you like to watch, if the price is right, I think it's better to get it now than to wait and then it's gonna be too late. So he said Alexander says their Scottish brand, Grand Granda Fufum Enamel. And enamel's really cool. Joe, Tim, what do you think? Buy Datejust in hopes of getting a Batgirl and trade it in when I get the call, or not even bother? Yeah, no, definitely do it. Definitely do it. If you can put your money into a Datejust, right? Um, and then wait. It's better than just having your money sitting in the bank, because even the day, especially if you can get a nice clean Datejust, I would recommend a smooth bezel, oyster bracelet, something really simple. Um, that could be really nice. You know what I mean? and get on the waiting list. I would say a sub, no date. That could be a really cool way to go. What do you think, Jesus?
True. No, I totally agree. Um, like just a simple Datejust is always a good buy,
Hmm. Yeah,
especially right
yeah,
now. Especially right
and
now.
yeah, and you look, I would say it like this: like if somebody wants to get a sub, I think this is the way to do it. He says the Batgirl could be more difficult. How would you even get the Batgirl? Man, you probably would need to go with the fluted
Uh,
bezel. Fluted bezel, no?
I mean, it depends, but I think you won't get a Batgirl with only buying a
One day
Datejust.
just, right? Yeah.
Or maybe a
What the
two-tone
hell would
model, but I'm
probably
not
two-tone,
sure.
right? I
Even
think
with
if you
even
get
with a two-tone
yeah.
model, I think it's not enough for them to allocate you a Batgirl, honestly speaking.
Mm. You would really need to get lucky, like Rolex did. Rolex, he bought right. He got the Datejust, but then he brought it in to switch the bracelet, and they scratched up his his watch, right? And then to
Yeah,
rectify it,
he got
they
lucky.
sold
Yeah.
him the. He got really lucky. But maybe you know what? Maybe the answer is, well, 2 Datejust is way too much. And it's nothing. Look. It used to be like you get the Air King, you get the Explorer One, to get the Batgirl, right? There was stuff to buy, but now the Batgirl is becoming less desirable than the fucking. It's like now you have to get the Batgirl to get the Oyster Perpetual. The whole thing is just flipped upside down.
So he has bought the Z Blue, Yachtmaster, and Explorer.
Mhm.
You know, there's a big
Okay.
problem there. There's a big problem there. It's all Rolex models.
Wait, Z Blue, Yachtmaster, and Explorer. Okay, so you look at that. There's two. Uh, there's no date. Actually, you know what? That's all history. If you get a date, this is what I would say. You tell them that you had already those two, and you're looking to add a Datejust and a GMT function watch. Okay,
Hmm.
because you need a date, uh, right? Like that Wimbledon
Yeah,
dial right there. That would be freaking awesome.
that would be
And you
incredible.
need a travel watch. You tell them like, look, COVID is almost ending. I'm looking to travel. I wanted to add a GMT. You know, tell them like, I have a history. It's just I don't have anything. I want the steel Datejust. So actually, go for the steel Datejust because you have a two-tone Yachtmaster, right? That way, you won't have to buy the two-tone Datejust. I think you can get away with getting just the steel. Maybe fluted bezel, maybe even a smooth bezel. I would try to go for Wimbledon. Literally, what I recommended to Rolex and what I got for my friend. It's the Wimbledon 41 Smooth Oyster. It is a perfect watch in every
Oh,
way. I would
smooth
get that. Yeah,
oyster.
yeah, I would go for smooth. Yep, Smooth Oyster. It is. Look at that. That is stunning, stunning. You get this. If you can, if they say Wimbledon is not possible, then black dial or blue dial, because you already have history, so they should be able to get you that. And you add. I passed 3 times already on the Wimbledon. Damn, dude. Rolex just sold his scratched up one for a profit. Okay, let's just say that. I don't know if he wants me to say how much profit, but the scratched up one, right? Instead of refunding
Yeah.
it, he got profit on it. That is insane. And Tommy already got his new iPhone 13 Pro.
Look,
Dude, you're so quick.
look at this.
Damn. Yeah. Profit.
It's the price of a Submariner.
Yeah. It is wild. I mean, obviously it sells more than a Submariner. At retail, I think it goes for like 11 or 12,000.
No,
So there's not.
retail is
Huh?
7.
No. That was with a white gold bezel.
This is smooth.
No.
Oh, white gold. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
that much more.
No,
Uh,
it's that much more. It goes for I think 11 at
wait,
least.
let's see. Tag.
Change it.
White gold. This I don't
See?
care.
And then put a
Let's
Jubilee.
say, let's say you
Jubilee's
get
more.
the.
Yeah, you see it? That's
It's
9,000
9.
Swiss francs. That's 11,000 US. What is that in US dollars?
So 940. It's 10,100. 200.
Yeah, plus tax.
10,200.
Plus tax becomes 11. Right?
This is already plus tax.
No. What?
This is
really?
already plus tax.
Huh.
Because you Americans are the only one who do not put tax in the.
We don't include taxes in ours.
Which is.
So
this is. Yeah, 10,000 to get it, tax included, at retail. Well,
yeah.
Can I tell him to get it in U.S. taxes, U.S. dollars? No. Well.
Okay.
Where was it? But yeah, good profit to be made.
Yeah, that is wild. Dude, Joe, you have to grab, if you can get the Wimbledon, you have to grab the Wimbledon. Because you can flip it for profit. I don't know. The Batgirl is the last Rolex I want. I already own what I want from the brand. I passed on the Pepsi. Damn. You could have got the Pepsi and then traded with someone for the Batgirl. You know that?
Yeah, and make some money.
Yeah.
I mean, they already gave you the opportunity to get a Pepsi. You should have no problem whatsoever to get a Batgirl.
Yeah. Dude, if you
don't even have to buy a Datejust then. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Maybe talk to them that you pass on the Pepsi.
Just put your name for a BLNR, and you should get it pretty fast. If they already gave you the opportunity for a Pepsi. Pepsi is much more difficult to get than the Batman or Batgirl.
Yeah. Matty Dilemma and seeking advice, please. Milgauss Z Blue at 11,300, white dial at 10,200, or black dial green crystal for $9,450. Oh, damn, that is quite a dilemma.
I like the Z Blue above all the other ones. I also kind of like the white dial. You know, that doesn't have the green crystal.
Yeah.
I don't like the black dial green crystal.
Black dial green crystal, me too. I'm not a huge fan. I think the white dial might actually be the one to get. The problem is that psychologically, I wouldn't pay for that because I've seen that watch for $5,000 US. That is insane.
Oh, you have the Bark and Jack disease.
Yes, it destroyed my brain. It was so cheap. $5,000 was nothing. But I've seen the white dial Milgauss on colorful bracelets. Like if you like colors, that white dial Milgauss really works well on NATO straps, all kinds of straps. Oh, look, it's 9,200. Maybe that's even better. White dial. Maybe you can bargain. Matt, here's the thing. Like, if you want, you're not gonna lose money on the Z Blue. I think that's like right now, the hot one is the Z Blue. I think it's worth paying the
You know
premium
what? I
for
really
it
like that one too. This one
with
is
the
really
clear crystal.
good looking. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this is really good looking.
that's also that's the cheapest. Actually, they have these cheaper than that. That's actually expensive for this model. If you just put them from lowest to highest, go to the top. Yeah, and put it from lowest to highest. There you go. As you can see it, you can get it for 8,000. That's actually really good. Yeah, you see that? These are still bargainish. I would personally, I think the best way to go would be to ask for a discount on the white dial, because whoever's selling this white dial one, they're trying to cash in on the hype, on the recent price hikes on the white dials. So if you
Hmm.
talk to them, you can probably massage them into giving you a bigger discount. I think that's the trick. Okay, that's
Yeah.
my guess. That's my guess. Or the black one. You're not gonna lose money on the blue one. If the heart is with the blue, then go for the blue. The Pepsi was a used one for 20 used 21 for 22K, different store as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think the Pepsi is worth buying over retail. There's no way in hell that it's worth over retail that money. Yeah. Watch Collector UK. Tim, great show. Upvote. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit the upvote button. I would really, really, really fucking appreciate it. I'm here. I apologize for the audio quality. I know it's total dog shit. But I'm trying to, you know, do the show daily. That way, I stay consistent. Also, tomorrow, well, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do the show tomorrow because it's coming up to my 200th episode. Maybe I'll save it for some other day. If I can do it, I'll just freaking do it tomorrow. We got Mr. GMT.
What is happening,
GMT.
boys? What's going on?
Hey,
You know,
hey,
just
we're
talking
taking
about
a
watch.
look at
Talking about my
talking
favorite watch.
watches, drinking.
Yes, sir.
What?
The Milgauss? We were talking about
No,
the Milgauss.
no, before that. You're just talking about the
Yeah.
Datejust.
Oh yeah,
The Datejust.
we did
Very
mention
unappreciated.
the Datejust.
You know what?
Probably.
The Datejust, I grew up with the Datejust. The Datejust was the first Rolex I actually ever saw. Okay? Now, what does that
Yeah.
tell you? That obviously tells you that it is an icon, regardless what anyone thinks, and regardless how popular it is. It'll always be an
Yeah, it is,
icon.
isn't it?
For me,
It is.
the reason why I gravitated towards it was because my uncle had one, and I grew up seeing it on his wrist, and I was in love with it from the day I saw it. So I said that one day I will have one.
The
if
Datejust
you
is the
think about
most popular Rolex.
If you think
That's
about
right.
it, guys, the Datejust is the watch for the people, whereas their sports range, they were tools. Those were tool watches, like the diver for diving or for pilots, right? They weren't
Can I tell you
worn
something?
as
I'm going to tell you
watch.
something. Right? My family, right, are not watch people. They're not my kids or anything. My wife, they like them, but they're not like us, right? They're not fanatics. I showed them all my watches, and I never got a reaction like I got from the Datejust when I unboxed the Datejust in front of them. They were gobsmacked. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we as collectors have got a different perspective on what's nice and the community as the whole world is another perspective on what's nice. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the difference, and we just don't see that. We're just so caught up in our own bubble that we don't see the truth in what things really are. We just see what we like to see and what we like in general as a community. So if one person plugs to say the Pepsi, for example, we just talking about the Pepsi, how good it is. It's a beautiful watch, but in reality, how good is it? Is it really that noticeable? I was talking to Marciano, but he's got the what's it called? The meteorite dial, GMT, right?
Yeah.
He reckons he doesn't get any reaction from, and he works in a restaurant. He wears it in his restaurant. He doesn't get anybody saying anything, but he wore his dad's day date, and he got a comment on his dad's day date.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What does that tell you, man? It just shows you that the Datejust or the date, that fluted dial just really pops and really actually. You know what the fluted dial stands for? Does anyone know? Do you know why they did the fluted dial?
Well, it used to be a function. They used to screw in the bezel. They had the
but the design.
Yeah.
The design. You know what it stands for? It's a crown.
Well, tell it.
It's meant to be a design of a crown. The design, the fluted style is meant to be it's the design for a crown. That's why the
like a king's crown.
Yeah, it's a king's crown.
It
yes.
Looks like.
Do you understand? That's why the fluted bezel was created. Not a lot of people know that, but that's why it was designed.
Well, originally it was it had this knurling. The bezel had the knurling so that they can use the special tool that they had to basically make the case sealed, but then they redesigned it into made it into this beautiful design that it's now. Speedy Hernandez, $5. Great talk. Happy to hear Jesus this Saturday. Does that make me 7-day Adventist?
Yes, it does. Welcome to the cult.
But but I got it for a steal. Like I got it under retail. It's the Datejust 2, which was only released for a certain amount of time, which is it's a positive, So I got it at a steal.
Two-tone Datejust, they're still like bargains. They're bargains. You can still get.
Well, put it this way. I had a look for the same one that I've got, and they're all going from 19.5, 20,000 above. You can't find one that price. I got it for 18,000, the Australian, which is 13,000 US.
Wow. Damn,
so they're going above. They're all going above that.
Bezel for free.
Pretty much, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you can get a new one with the batons, or you can get a secondary market with a diamond dial thrown in for free. Boom.
Pretty much, that's exactly what it is. You're right on the money there. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Look at the price. Is that the price there?
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, look, it is. You are exactly right. Like most people who are not in, like, because we have listened to so much marketing about how the Submariner was taken diving and all the expeditions and the Comex versions and all the trouble that the Rolex went through and all the men who wore these watches. Steve. We're so influenced by the history, the marketing, that we cannot dissect ourselves from looking at the watch and without.
Well, we're in a different, like I said, we're in a different bubble to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
we're a small community in reality, but we're in a different bubble. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You show that watch, that two-tone Datejust to most people, their minds will be blown away.
It was like I was blown away when I saw the look on my wife and my kids' faces when they saw that watch. Yeah. They were just blown away. They couldn't believe what they were looking at. They go, "This is the most beautiful watch that you own, and I'm surprised you didn't get it earlier." Put it this way, that's what they said to me.
Damn.
You know,
Joe Kramer says, I keep getting offered all yellow gold day date 40 3 times at my boutique and once at the AD in the city. Joe, I like the watch, but admittedly, I don't have the money for it. I feel it's too early for me to take the full yellow gold at my age. I get it, man. Man, the full
well,
gold
it's a good one. That's a good point.
Right?
That's a serious watch right there. The day full gold it's a serious watch. It's not a, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not the right time in your life to get one. But eventually, if you really want one, you'll get it. If you really want it, I believe. If you really want something, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Look,
I think it's a lot of money too. A lot of money.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You know, I'm still trying to get my father-in-law's day back, and the guy's still not budging. But that's why I bought the Datejust. Is to stuff this guy. He's not selling me the day. I'm going to buy this one, so I bought this one, and I'm so glad I did. One of the best things ever. But I know the community, like, it's very divisive. This watch that I bought, I know that most people will frown upon it, like as in it's not their taste, you know, and I understand that.
Yes.
But not every watch is for everybody, you know. But I understand where people are coming from.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not the trend right now. But you don't have to get like everything that's the latest trend. If you just keep chasing the trend, you get to the point.
Well, that's like you. Tim, that's like you when you bought your Explorer 1, the 36. You know, that's not the trend, but you still bought it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because this was
even when I got my Explorer 2, Mr. Jim T, when I got my Explorer 2, that was against the trend.
Again, that's exactly right. See, there you go.
And also, Mr. Jim T, you have a lot of the trendy watches, right? You don't need to.
Well, in reality, yes and no, because my black is the most least liked GMT. Mm-hmm. The Kermit, the pre-ceramic is not the preferred. I prefer the ceramic or the Hulk, you know, the Cermet or the Hulk. You know what I mean? So that's again the least. I've always gone for the underdog. I don't know why. It's something that really draws me to the underdog. I find something that it makes it stands out. You know what I mean?
You guys checking my time?
Yeah.
What's going on with the time? What's going on there?
It's a time in Korea. It's I woke up.
We've got half an hour difference.
Yeah.
My time and your time is half an hour. Half an hour. That's it.
What?
That's our difference.
It's a half hour time zone difference. What?
That's it. That's it. Yes. I'm going on to 7:30 at the moment. You're going on to 7. I'm 1 minute to 7:30. Have a look at my time and dome.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Mr. Jim T, what's going on with you in plastic?
I've got no idea. I've got no idea. That blew. I was cooking, right? I was holding the rods. You know those rods that you see my avatar? So I was holding those, putting them onto the rotisserie. And when I heard that, I almost dropped the whole thing on the floor. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? I couldn't believe what I was hearing and going, what's going on there? Holy, that's the first time I've ever seen plastic ever go at me. Like, I was like, what? What is happening? But look, I've never had a problem with plastic. Me and plastic have always been good. Like, it was bizarre that he actually did that. It's all right. Everyone's got their opinion, what they think, but it's not what that never occurred, what he said. But hey, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, man. Jesus Christ. I don't fight with people, man. You know, that's his own opinion. He can keep whatever he thinks of me or what he thinks is going on, but it's not. It's funny. It is funny. It is I was blown away. Like, I'm serious. Yeah.
Mr. Jim T, somebody sent me a message whether you ordered a hit on plastic. I was like,
no. Well, the thing is, he said Stefano had send me down to Brisbane to kill fantastic. I go, I'm not a killer, man. I just work in a fucking kitchen. I've got my own little shop. I'm nothing spectacular. Not unless something I didn't
Mr.
know.
GMT, I think it makes sense because your souvlaki are to die for.
Ah, maybe. You might be onto something there.
Yes, you'll kill him
Yeah.
with flavor.
You have
If
killer
you try your
food,
souvlaki,
you
he
know,
will
killer food and dishes.
It's a killer.
Maybe I'll take some down and feed him. You know, maybe he'll fall in love with it.
Oh my
You know,
god.
honestly, if you saw my reaction, just the reaction to what when I was doing at that time, I was like, I caught it as it almost fell to the ground. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Like I was shocked. I was like blown away. It was the funniest thing ever. But you know what? I think they do it for just I think Plastic and Archie do things for entertainment purposes, and that's what they do. I just go along with it, whatever it is. You know, I don't take it to heart.
The
I don't
drama
take it to heart.
continues.
I'm not that sort of a person. I'm not that at all. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's just
so good. Ahmad Atia says, my two-tone Rolex gets more attention and comments than all of my other watches.
There you go. See?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Exactly.
It says the proof's in the pudding,
exactly.
as they say.
That's the thing. Throughout my whole life, I only got one time comment on the on any of my watches, and it was on the Submariner, and it was from Mark, and that's how we became kind of friends. Mark, the guy who I later helped get the Wimbledon dial.
Okay,
Nobody
yeah.
ever says. People think that you'll get comments. No. It's just, I showed my Explorer 2 to the teenage kids over at York. They said, oh, maybe it's like 140 quid, right? I said, no more.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. We live in our own bubble. The bubble of our community is our bubble, right? And that's why we're here. We love talking about it. But on the outside of our bubble, it's a totally different world. It's a totally different world, man. You know?
Oh yeah, and that's why I like kind of talking to people. It really bursts my bubble.
Yeah,
really.
It's true, but you are right. It does, because you see like exactly what they're thinking and the way they think. It's just crazy. It is honestly crazy.
Yeah, and I'm shocked every day by how well known Rolex is. Because even those kids, they were like, "Oh, I know Rolex."
Oh, you want to hear something funny? The saying about that's funny. Because I had a customer come in.
Like. Yes.
It's funny. It's funny. I'll tell you a story. I brought my Datejust to the shop because I was gonna go and get it altered, take a link taken out, and I go to one of my good customers. We're good friends as well. He goes, when are you going to get your Mustang? I said, I'm not into Mustangs because he knows I like them, but he wants to buy one. I said, look, I'll show you what I'm into. So I showed him. He goes, I pulled it out and I put the box there in front of him, and I go to him, do you know what this is? He goes, no. Okay, so I pulled it out. As soon as I opened the box, he goes, that's a Rolex. I said, yeah, it's a Rolex. I said, this is what I'm into. He goes, let me tell you how much you paid. He goes to me. I said, tell me how much I paid. I got him, if you know Rolex. He goes, 10,000. I said, 10,000? If I got this for 10,000, I'll be doing backflips right now. And I go to him, no, I actually paid 18,000 for it. And he goes, what? See, a lot of people don't realize what the value of an actual Rolex is in the outside world. You know what I mean? And they underestimate it. But it's just funny the way people think and the way they react to certain different watches. But they all think that they're underpriced. The pricing that they think is way lower than what they really are. It's just because they don't care.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. No, and like they know the Datejust, the fluted bezel. I think that's kind of what gives it away, and a little bit like gold. If it doesn't have gold, they don't think it's a Rolex, because to most people it's the gold. They think Rolex has to be kind of gold. It's not steel sports. They don't know about this whole Daytona.
Well, the steel sports craze is in our bubble, you know. And there's a lot of us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like there's only a little bit of us, but in reality, there's more of them than there is of us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. And like, man, I I think we have to a little bit be more aware of that. You know, how long can this trend go on? You know what I mean? Like, people are worried. Are we in the bubble? We are kind of in our own bubble, but are we in a bubble? You know, like a market bubble, because
Yeah,
too many people
it's
buy it
it's
as an
hard.
investment, and yeah, you would
That's the
have
thing.
to see. Here's the
People,
thing,
yeah,
Mr. GMT. I
yeah.
think if we're in the bubble, it is much safer to buy the two-tone Datejust than like Steel Sports, because the Steel Sports, those will crash first if there were to be a bubble, right? I think the
It's a way to go. Yes.
two-tone have to remain, because most people would more likely to buy a two-tone
Do you know?
Datejust than
Do you know what I want to do? I want to do a video, right, and have a
Mhm.
few of my different customers and show them, say, my the black, the Kermit, and the Datejust. Have them all in
Yeah,
front of them, right, and see which
yeah,
one they gravitate to. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Just to see the difference in what people like and what they really think is a real watch, a watch that really stands out to them. And
yeah.
I'll put my life on it. I reckon they'll go for the Datejust.
Definitely, definitely. It's not. It's a no-brainer. It is
I only saying that
100%.
because I saw the reaction from my family. That's what I'm saying. Like the
Yeah,
reaction that I got from my family was mind blowing. I never seen them react like that on a watch like that. So it just blew me away. You know.
yeah, man. It is.
But in saying
That is
that, I have
so.
to love you and leave you. I've got to go back to work. I've got to go to work and just drive to work. It was nice talking to you, gents, and everyone in the chat. Boys,
Yeah.
like, upload, and do all the great stuff with Tim. And he's putting a lot of effort and work
Thank
into what
you.
he's doing. So support the man, and we'll see you guys soon. Huh? Take care, boys.
Thank you, Mr. GMT, for joining us.
Thanks, man.
See
Good
you
to
on the
see
next
you
one.
every time.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah. Wow. What a turn of events. Uh, wow. Would I go for a date just? Damn. What's like a oh Jesus, what's like a perfect Datejust in your opinion?
Oh,
I think it would have to be
mine.
the yeah.
Wait, where's my Rolex website there? Mine is easy. It's the easiest data. It has to be 36.
The 36.
Um,
Actually, I think Joe Kramer said that he would go for the 36 date.
so
Uh
fluted Jubilee, and it for me the best one is this one. It's most people would say
oh,
it's
the
the boring one,
silver.
but I think it's the
Yeah, I would
cleanest.
say that. Yeah. You know,
I
I
really
actually like,
like that one.
out of all the dials, I don't know, for some reason the silver one I like the least. Actually, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of the new fluted dials. I think they're a little bit too show offy, but I get it. I think the new fluted dials, they're better than the old Rolex dials, right?
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, look at that. That is, you know, that is kind of cool. Not my cup of tea, but I would prefer actually that silver one. Whoa, what did you do? Look at that. Ooh, the
That's pretty
fluted
good
dial.
looking.
Fluted dial, fluted bezel.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good looking. But I still prefer the gray dial. I I don't know
Mm.
why it's for me it's the
Undercover,
perfect
undercover.
Datejust.
And you know, Jesus, you're a very humble man. Very humble man. What about the green, the palm front
I
palm?
like it too, but if you want to go palm, I really prefer
Yeah.
the two tone, maybe rose. Let's do it like
Really?
this. Jubilee, because it has the gray palm down, and I think this looks
Interesting.
really
Okay.
cool. Oops, there
Wow.
we go. I think this looks really
Nice.
cool.
Wow. It's expensive though.
Yeah,
Expensive.
it is a bit pricey, huh?
Yeah. Williams Watches says the new fluted champagne dial is awesome. That's a fluted. Oh no, fluted
Wait,
champagne.
let me find the
They also have
fluted.
it in.
Oops.
Yeah, it will be yellow gold, but they also
Yeah,
have it
so
here.
it has to be yellow gold. Like,
Yeah.
that's nice. Tag. Yellow gold. Boom. It has the yellow gold palm, but I don't really like that.
Yeah,
Yellow
the
gold
palm.
fluted.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it looks like a honeycomb. Looks like a honeycomb,
That's
right?
pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Damn,
I do like
that
that.
is baller. 36. You know, my thinking was on why they did all these new dials on the 36. Because the 36 needed a little bit more help. Like the 41, people were already, there's too much hype for the 41 dials, for the 41 Datejust. And I figured, they did it here to kind of give the 36 a little bit of boost, make it a little bit more popular than it was with these new funky dials.
In my opinion, they wanted to offer a bit of a more unisex option because they have for the ladies they have those crazy girly Datejusts with butterflies and diamonds everywhere.
With the flowers.
Yeah, so
all that
I
stuff was
think
discontinued. No, I don't think they make that stuff anymore.
no, yeah, they still do a bit. I think it isn't in the catalog, but they still do. I still find them at my ED.
I think that's the remaining of the old stock.
Yeah, it's so it's true. But I think they wanted to replace this, offer a more unisex option with some kind of motif, but not too
I love that.
cheesy. Like no
Yeah.
more butterflies and pixies and I mean, yeah, palm or this fluted dial is really. I mean,
no
for a
more
woman, that would be more
Rolex,
appealing.
Rolex.
That would be more appealing than just diamonds and a standard dial. I would think.
Man, if they did this one, the fluted dial with diamonds, that would be.
That would be a bit too much. I think. Yeah, a bit too much.
It would be way too much. Yeah. But damn. William Watches says the 36 is the OG classic. That's why they put the new dials first. They will eventually spill into the 41s, in my opinion. I think so too. I think the palm motif will look pretty huge on the 41. But I do like that there is some. I would actually like it this way, that there's some differentiation. There's reasons to get the 36 over the 41. You want the funkier dial, you go for the 36, right? Because like you see a fluted dial, you know that's the 36. You see a smooth dial, that's the 41. That could be a kind of a way to differentiate it. But yeah, damn. The mother of pearl. Wow. Damn.
Yeah. Anyhow, Datejust is always a good buy. No. Even now, two-tone models, you would have no problems reselling them if you need to. And I mean, also, I think for a woman.
Wait, there's no more 28.
Nope. Now it's only 31, and you have the full gold models for ladies. Which, I mean, it looks pretty cool too.
Oh, that's on the presidential bracelet. Damn. Dude,
Obviously,
you know what? You know what I saw a guy wear yesterday? What was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But basically, no, not yesterday. A day before yesterday, when I was filming that video about the Zenith.
Imagine they did this in 41, man. That would be crazy. Yeah, you were saying?
Oh, I don't think they will ever do that. Oh,
No, they
so I
wouldn't.
was at when I was over there filming that video, I saw a guy with a Datejust 36 two-tone green dial with those diamond 9 and 6. The one basically that Duke of Ted got for his wife.
Yeah.
It was a guy wearing it, and I thought that was a really kind of like bring it up. What is a 36? Let me know. What do you guys
Um,
think? Is this too feminine? It almost felt like a woman's watch.
so
It's like,
36,
oh,
it was
yeah,
two-tone?
the 30. Yep, two-tone like that, yellow gold.
Yeah.
But the dial, exactly this configuration out, but bring up the green dial. Go to the right, more to the right, more to the right. There you go, down right there. Bam. I mean, that feels like because with the diamond 9 and 6, you see that?
Yeah, the
So I saw a
Diamond 9
dude
and
wear it.
6, I really don't, it doesn't appeal to me.
Is that a
If
woman's
it was
watch or maybe
if it
not?
was a regular 9 and 6, that would be pretty
Yeah.
good in my opinion.
Yes. I would really like it because it's Romans with the green. You don't see that many greens as well. Like that green dial really works on the yellow gold for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And but like I for some reason I in my mind this is like a woman's watch because of the diamond 9 and 6.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of obvious that they added that extra flashiness, to appeal to the ladies because that
Yeah,
is what ladies want. If
yeah,
you look at the date, the date for men, even the
hmm
Roman numerals are more stylized. It's a more Baroque type of Roman
yeah.
numerals. You see what I mean?
hmm So like throughout the whole, I was trying to look out for watches, and I gotta say, a lot of Datejust in Korea, very little steel sports.
See how the Roman numerals are more like masculine, more
Man, yeah, man,
blocky.
those they look freaking amazing.
Yeah.
The three-dimensional, jeez. M out of T, a regular 6 and 9 will look boring. They had to keep the symmetry with the date and the Rolex crown at 12. Ah, that's called a Jubilee dial. Oh, the Rolex dial is the Jubilee dial? Interesting. Huh.
Oh,
I didn't know that was the name. Interesting. Hmm. I thought it was the well, I didn't know the name for the Rolex. I know that the new dial is the fluted dial, but I guess
yeah.
that one was called. Wow.
Oh, you
But guys,
once I found at my
mhm,
AD, they had this model. Wait, let me show you.
that's it.
Wait, let me find a good photo of it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, tac. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, 1 second. Let me put it full screen. Ooh, I've seen this thing. It is rainbow dial diamond
Yeah,
88
the rainbow
36.
dial 36. That
Jeez,
was very
man.
impressive. Super expensive, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was $60,000.
Ooh.
So
Maybe this
actually, I
is.
am not. I would love to,
Maybe not yet.
because that would
Yeah.
mean I would have some kind of claim to his fortune when he dies. But I am not.
Damn. But I have to wrap this up. I think we're going on a hike in like 2 minutes. I want to thank Jesus for coming onto the show with me today and really saving me, because there's no way I would be able to bring up anything on the screen if it wasn't for you, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I want to thank everybody in the chat. Also, Mr. GMT for hopping on, sharing his story. Very
Wait,
cool.
one last shout out to our sponsor.
David SW, guys. David SW. David SW. Where do you buy
There we go.
watches in America?
David
SW, guys.
SW.
Yeah, he sponsored a lot of my trip to London. So gotta really respect the guy. Really helped me out. Really, really helped me out. Cool guy. Cool guy. Hopefully, when Paul does his what's it called? Vegas show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll get to meet him in person. That would be really cool.
Yeah,
But
that would be awesome.
Really cool, guys. Thank you for watching. It's Saturday, right?
Yes. Well, now it's Sunday.
Oh, now it's Sunday. Oh,
It is the Lord's Day.
6 minutes. Is it 6 minutes into Sunday for you?
22 for me.
Oh, 22. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm really late. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching.